Hello, ravishing ladies. Welcome to my channel. I'm Father the Scribe. Today's episode is about loving yourself and self-respect. It is also the first episode of our new series, That Perfect Girl. So loving yourself is the most magical thing you can ever do. Self-love is a powerful force that will positively affect every single aspect of your life. No more giving into your inner critic, no more listening to that voice telling you that you're not good enough, and no more settling for less than you deserve. Self-love empowers you to make healthy decisions that serve you the right. We'll all have had the benefits of self-love, and we know that self-love is something we need. The real question is how. You have to ask yourself, how do I love myself? How do we cultivate that deep loving relationship within oneself? This is the hardest task you can give yourself, but once you cultivate that into your daily habits, you will find it getting easier and easier by the day. So the first thing for you to do to love yourself is to identify your why. If you want to make that shift from desiring self-love to embodying it, you must be emotionally connected to that journey. Ask yourself, why is self-love important to you? The answer to that question strengthens the ability to seeing it through. It is not easy and you can't do it in one day. You just have to embrace yourself. If it means taking paper and pen, writing it down, that's the best way for you, so that you actually know what you want. There's that power that it is that you find in writing stuff down. When you put everything down, like, you actually know what you want. If you see that you aren't figuring it out, you take your time to think. This is the most important thing that you have to do. Identify your why. The second thing that you have to do is to set boundaries. Boundaries are incredibly good for you. They protect your needs and honor your worth. Never hesitate to set healthy boundaries. Giving you a tip to help you recognize when a boundary needs to be set. For example, where you're just sitting around, or maybe it's your first time to go on a date, or you're meeting family, you're in a gathering, that type of thing. When a conversation feels icky, a line has to be crossed. You're like, you know what? I don't feel comfortable talking about this conversation, or I don't like going back to that issue. Let's just change topic, or let's just keep quiet about it. That's where you're not being rude, you're just being polite in a way that you're just setting your boundaries, like, yo, you know what? We can't cross this line. This is where we end. Take that as a sign that you need to set a boundary. The other person will just know, like, with this person here, we don't go this far, we end here, and that's it. The third thing that you can do to love yourself is to practice self-compassion. Go easy on yourself. That is the first thing you have to do to have that self-compassion. Instead of being your toughest critic, like, oh, I can't be alone, I can't do this by myself. Whenever you want to go out, you need somebody to go with you. Like, no, you just have to learn to be your own best friend. Talk to yourself the way you want to be talked to. Treat yourself the way you want to be treated, and continue to give yourself along the way. This also goes on to do what you need to do to take care of your needs yourself. Like, no more waiting for others to fulfill those needs. You just have to honor your needs as they rise, and don't push them aside for any excuse. The other thing is for you to learn to say no. It's actually similar to the one we talked about before, like setting boundaries, but this one is like, you say no whenever you feel like something is not right for you. You just have to say no. Can we please give you water? And you don't want water, you just have to say no. It actually helps you to maintain your relationships. And saying no helps you to establish healthy boundaries and enable others to have clarity about what they need to expect from you. It also helps you to be committed into a journey of self love. No excuses. Make your self love a major priority in your life and treat it as such. Do not let anything get in the way of you and the relationship between you and yourself. The last thing for you to maintain self respect and self love is to drop the victim mentality. Take ownership of your life. By doing this, there's no pointing a finger at others or blaming your circumstances. It's time to own up and take control. The moment you take ownership is the moment you gain back the power to create change. Immerse yourself within company of uplifting people who serve you in the highest good, surrounding yourself with people who truly love you, those who support you and respect you always along the way. If you don't have those people around you, find them, seek them out, don't stop until you do, because somewhere, somehow, there's a happy place for everyone. And the last thing for you to do to love yourself is for you to take care of yourself, like self care. Bath yourself, wear ironed clothes, feel good in what you wear. Wear clean clothes, like put on a good perfume when you're going out, like take care of your body, like be presentable. That's what I mean. That is the last thing you have to do to gain confidence, to love yourself and respect yourself. I hope you find this video helpful. Please share, like, and subscribe to my videos, and click on the previous ones and watch out for the next ones.